How does entropy prove perpetual motion machines are impossible? Imagine a machine that runs forever without needing any energy input, endlessly doing work. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, science says it's impossible, and entropy is the reason why. Entropy measures how disorganized or random a system is. Think of it as a way to tell how spread out or mixed up energy is in a process. When things happen naturally, they tend to become more disorganized over time. This is what the second law of thermodynamics tells us. It states that in an isolated system, entropy can never decrease. It either stays the same or increases. So, natural processes always move toward higher disorder. Now, a perpetual motion machine would need to keep working forever without losing energy. But here's the catch. Every real process involves some energy loss. For example, when you turn on a fan, some energy turns into heat because of friction. That heat disperses into the surroundings, increasing entropy. This means energy becomes less useful for doing work. To keep running, a machine would have to somehow decrease or keep entropy constant without adding energy. That's impossible because natural processes are irreversible. They always increase entropy. Think of it this way. If you try to build a machine that produces work forever, it would need to avoid energy loss entirely. But energy loss is unavoidable in real systems. No matter how perfect you make the machine, some energy will always turn into waste heat or other forms of less useful energy. This dispersal of energy makes it impossible for the machine to operate endlessly without external energy. In simple terms, entropy proves perpetual motion machines cannot exist because it shows energy is always spreading out and becoming less available. Natural processes tend to increase disorder, and that increase prevents systems from running forever without input. So, the second law of thermodynamics acts as a fundamental barrier. It guarantees that energy transformations are never 100% efficient and that systems naturally move toward higher entropy. This is why perpetual motion machines remain as a concept of science fiction and cannot be built in reality.